and he's forward on me, and I try to do barrel roll this way, is that going to work?
No, sir.
Why?
Your hands are too high.
Joe has his
You have to
base.
grab his butt
Okay, he's got his base, but why am I grabbing below his butt, Caitlin?
so you can shove him up.
All right, so I'm going to get low. I can do it here, by the way. I can shove him this way, right? I have to get here. This technique doesn't work if he's down on his hips. I can do this all day, and I can, it's just, I mean, it's just not going to work, okay? But now watch how I affect his lower back, right? I give him a shove. I hook the thighs. Now, when I go to turn, I've got a lot more body to turn. Once I get his knees off to the side, he can't stop me. So I bridge again high. Now watch, I start pulling on this knee and shoving this hip over. Now watch his lower back. It's gonna give. The lower back kind of gets turned or twisted. Does that make sense? Do that one. Do it slow, do it fast, do it with resistance on the third try. All right? I bridge and he stays squatted low on my hips. Right? I am pretty good at this roll, but even if I can't get my arms under locked to here, his hips are so low, this is not gonna work. I gotta get him to this position. Once I get this formation, here, 90 degrees or worse, not gonna work. I gotta get him up. So I gotta do this, right? I gotta pinch and hold. If he tries to sit back on me, I wanna hold him, sit back hard. And then I start pushing. Does that make sense?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Once you get him past this position here, once he's here, it's real hard to get back. You know, my legs are pretty strong and my arms are pretty strong, and he's only 15. I should be able to outmuscle him. But if he's got me, I mean, I can't, it's hard for me to get my hips down low. Once he gets here, he's gonna affect my back. He starts bridging. See how that affects my lower back? Good job. Once you get your legs forward, it works. By the way, if you feel like you're one of my bigger, stronger students, this is a big man's roll. This works great on big men, on smaller people. Us littler guys, we like to move in small spaces. That's why shrimping works better for us. All right, questions? Shrimp to the goal. I'm gonna be honest. This is my bailout. I do the first one, arm trap and roll, and if that doesn't work, if I've already tried to bridge him and I can't get him over, right? I can't get control of this arm, he keeps denying me, right? Or he posts way high, right? And I can't break it, I'm just like pulling on him, he's so strong, right? And he's still low enough, I might not want to do barrel roll. Look how light his hips are. The legs are light. So once I've done this and he really posts out hard, and I've done everything I can to get him, he's thinking about his arms, I'm going to my side. Right? Now, once I'm on my side, one or both hands have to push this hip. Now, if I can't get this hand over, I'm gonna use it to lift. I'm gonna lift and push. I get one leg. Then now watch, I'm gonna shrimp the hips out, and I'm gonna move this one over easily, and I'm gonna control him. If he stays too close like this, I'm gonna crank his neck. If this hand's in the way, I'm gonna make head and arm choke. There's a lot of great opportunities to do an immediate choke after you've shrimped to the guard. All right, let's look at the points. Let's look at the milestones here, the markers. Marker number 1, his weight's down on his hips, think about bridging. Boom. I can't make this one happen. My bailout move, I want to turn to my side. This leg's got to be up. This is the one that pushes me, right? I'd like to move my head forward if I can, but if this hand's in my way, I'm still just going to shove this, lift a little bit with this elbow, and get my leg out. Hold it. I got time. He might still reposition. He might do all kinds of stuff. Doesn't matter, right? I start going to the other side, and I can't get this hand right. I switch, and then I can make this up. Body control, wrist control. That's the end. Make sense? If you guys are doing anything that shortcuts that, and let me show you the number one failure that I see. You're probably not going to get it. The number one shortcut that I see people doing is they stay on their back. They pull, they try to bridge, they can't get the bridge, and they start shoving like this. Now, my waist is smaller than my hips. He's actually holding on to that. Once I turn to my side, now I'm pretty stinking skinny. Hard for him to hold on, right? Can we do it? Go. One more time with resistance.